It was like, hey, I did it. Or, okay, I guess that's that. So that is the tournament, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. We had so many hype games, so many, no, not that many upsets. Not a whole lot of players that came today. But of the people who did, it was fantastic. So,
we're going to have an interview with T-Loc.
We will definitely have an interview with T-Loc.
And I'll hand this over to you.
Yes, my friend.
Yes, this is Vicky79, and I'm signing out.
My man and the man and my man, welcome and congratulations.
Thank you.
You earned $6 today.
$6 whole.
That's an impressive win. So let's talk real quick about that game one. What were you thinking? Oh no, wait, game two, once you even this head count. What was going through your mind when you dropped that game? Was it just like a fluke that you lost that game? Was it she just played better than you?
The first game, I went in trusting that she was going to mirror code everything, so I was too scared to press my ranged attacks. And then I realized she was just kind of standing around and waiting to counter. So game two, I'm like, all right, I'm just going to start throwing everything. And then, yeah, it was like I got in for free once I started doing that.
And I realized you only used Vortex one time that pretty much the entire set, and it was on shield. What was your ideology behind like pretty much never using Vortex?
It was more like I was never in a Vortex mix-up situation.
Okay.
Because most of my hits were right after phase transition where like you get a free meaty 6x and it's safe pretty much no matter what because you can jump cancel it, special cancel it, whatever you want. So I was either getting like throws off of like CADC punishes or I was getting the 6x which then goes into the side strike and puts me back in field. So I was never really in a situation where I'm like, oh, time to like do a mix-up. So there was like no Vortex. So like one of the only times I did go for it, but she blocked it. So
yeah. So recently at these past tournaments, you've been kind of getting knocked out pretty early. Like you would go out of winners like either in quarters or like semis, and then you'll kind of like have this pseudo losers run, or like you'll go Suicune. Was today the day where you kind of just decided you want to get ready for Evo, you want to just play the best you can, and just came back without dropping a set, or what's
I've been messing around the last 2 tournaments. Like, okay, Overheat, you ready for the John's chat? So Overheat,
John's chat, let's
I
go.
was up for 23 hours by the time the tournament started on 2 hours of sleep. And then the one before that, I just went all Suicune because I just wanted to try it. And I just, like, got bodied. I didn't even try Shadow Mewtwo that day. But, you know, we only have 3 tournaments left.
True.
And I got kind of annoyed at some of the players out there thinking that I'm not so great. So I decided to just come out and play as amazing as I possibly could today. And I think people saw a lot of really interesting setups today.
No, yeah. You had some new setups that went into Synergy. You did the, is that your 2X where you, like, do have that?
That is 2Y.
2Y. You did, like, some crazy combo into 2Y, into Synergy, and I was just like, when have you ever done that before? It was ridiculous.
Yeah, you actually get really good damage out of it, so I started doing it.
Yeah,
I don't remember which player I saw doing it. I want to say Saku, but it might have been Cho. I've been watching Cho. So Cho is the player who won EVO last year for Persona Arena, the game I used to play. And he plays Shadow Mewtwo. And he's been streaming on Nico Video, and he's really good, and he had a lot of really cool stuff. And so I've been learning a ton from him.
Wow.
Yeah,
so
I copied so much of his stuff, man.
That's good.
He's so good.
No, the Japanese players are really evolving the meta over there, and if you could take a little bit of their meta, sprinkle it on the NA meta, I feel like we would advance much faster as a region. So is there any last words you want to have for the chat before we sign off our event here today?
I'm ready for EVO, man. I feel as ready as I'm going to be. Like,
he's ready.
Realistically, with like a week to go, you're not going to level up your play that much more, okay? I know everybody's on the grind, but like you could learn a little bit more about some matchups, but your play is about as leveled up as it's going to get. So it's a knowledge game now. It's going to be all about studying the opponents who are in your bracket, studying how they play, watching their VODs. You know, if you're in my bracket, you should be studying me. You should be watching tonight. You know, make sure that you know what's going on. It all comes down to that. Like, you need to know. It's all studying. Bonchan style, man. Take notes and then lose to Alex Vi.
There you go. Very, very true. So you heard it here today. Learn those matchups, learn the knowledge, and don't play Suicune. JK, you can play Suicune. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. Shout out to this wonderful eSports Arena venue. Tell us about this venue.
eSports Arena, it's a venue in Santa Ana.
And it's amazing. So check it out next time. If you are in SoCal, please make it down. Tune in on Friday for the hypest Falcon Punch Friday yet. It's going to be amazing. Hope to see you there. And then again, when's the next tournament? Next Pokken tournament.
Saturday. And we'll be here on this channel. We will be back Saturday afternoon, 4 p.m. Pacific is when people start showing up. I'm sure we'll be up and running by 5.